Good afternoon, everyone. We are here today, and I am going to give you my thoughts, impressions, and review of the Trophy Line Wingman with one sticking. I will go ahead and say off the bat that they do not advertise this on their website as a one sticking product. I've had to do some modifications to it, but it is a awesome little, makes an awesome little one stick. I've seen several reviews of it. My original one stick, I was wanting to get the ultimate one stick from Eastern Woods Outdoors, and I one sticked all last year just for a kind of a trial year, what do you want to call it, and wasn't sure if I was going to like it, so I wasn't going to put a whole lot of money in. I just I bought my cam cleat and a couple of ropes and a few other things, and Mad Rock, of course. So tried it last year with a modified Hawk Helium stick. This right here is what I used last year. I cut down to 17 inches, put a cam cleat on it, used my 8mm static rope that I originally had for rope mod on my regular full-length sticks. That's what I did last year, and I used the Predator platform, and really liked it. It was a learning curve. Jumped back a little bit. I've been saddle hunting, just finished my third year. I started in 2019, and then probably the late winter, early spring of 2021, I discovered one sticking, and when I first saw a few videos on it, I was really intrigued with the idea of just taking one stick in instead of 3 or 4, or however many you use. But once I saw a few original videos of people one sticked up and they had one stick back down, I was not interested at all. And then I went to a tethered teaching training that year in May, I believe it was, in 2021. And I saw Carl do it for the first time live, and he explained a lot of stuff and made it look really easy. Long story short, I was hooked, so I still wasn't sure I was going to put that much money into it. So I modified my stick, and I tried it all last year. And like I said, a slight learning curve, but it was a pretty good year. I liked it overall. So this year I decided to go with a stick, and then late last year, I believe, when the Trophy Line came out with this thing, and I've seen a lot of comparisons between the two. And it's really comparing apples to apples. There's really not a whole lot different to them. I can't really put a nail in, put a finger on it for sure. But I was just really attracted to this one a lot for some reason, and I have no regrets. I've had it for about 3 months, almost 3 months now, and since turkey season went out, I literally use it. I practice with it almost every day, sometimes a couple times a day. But I'll get to the modifications here in a little bit. Like I said, I have been saddle hunting since 2011. Here is the saddle that I use, a Cruiser XC. And I had just got this bag last week. I've been waiting on this review. This is a Eberly stock accessory pouch, I guess what they call it. It's got 2 sides on the end. I've got 40 foot of rope in here with a Mad Rock, a quick link carabiner, and Owen tether locker. That's all fits right here. It's got a few other things. I may do a review on that a little bit later. I'm going to head in about a week. I've been trying it out a little bit. Now onto the stick. On the website, they say this thing is 3 pounds 5 ounces, and with my modifications, it is right at 4 pounds. Last year, I was running this, which comes in right at 3 pounds, and the Predator platform right at 3 pounds. So this year I'm actually saving about 2 pounds with this thing, but this is a stick and step in one. The last year I had to put my stick up, put my platform up, so in the long run it does save me a little bit of time, plus about 2 pounds, so I like it. I don't remember the measurements altogether. I think it's 8.5 inches this way, and just shy of a foot this way. It's like 11 inches and 11 3/4 inches, something like this way. And it does have a 25-degree pitch about halfway down the platform. The ultimate one stick, it has a 30-degree pitch, and I've never seen bad reviews on either one of these. I just saw this and really liked it. I did put stealth stripping on it. Not really much need there because there's no heavy metal contact to it, but on cold mornings it'll maybe won't be quite so bad grabbing a hold of it. I do have the alternator. I'm going to go down here a minute and put it on the tree and show you a little bit better here in a minute. But on Eastern Woods Outdoors, I was going to order the cam cleat and the rope anyway off there. Then I got to looking, and they actually got a kit called the Wingman kit. You can also, for $100, you get 2 standoffs, you get the rope, and you get the cam cleat with the bolts. Last year I ordered one off Amazon for the same price, and I did not get the hardware with it, so I had to go buy it separately. I do have a alternator. I originally bought the 3-step last year and used it, but after using it last year and a couple times this year, I decided that the only benefit it gets me is about 6-7 more inches on my initial move when I first put it on the tree. After that, it does me no good, so I went ahead and took it off. Just a little bit less thing down through there. What else was I going to say about it? This is the original step on the bottom of it. Oh yeah, I was going to say, they do sell this either separate or they sell a set of mini sticks and this on top. And the way they advertise this is for your top step to use with a set of steps to eliminate a platform. And they also sell platforms on their website too. But I would say, I would go ahead and tell you, even if I wouldn't one sticking, if I was still using a set of steps with a platform, I would definitely ditch the platform and use this right here. This right here makes a huge difference in comfort on your feet and your ankles. Now I know your regular platforms, your other platforms are all adjustable, but the only problem is that the whole thing is adjustable. And it's nice when you're leaning back, but when you want to stand straight up, if your tree's got a little bit of lean into it, you constantly got to lean around the tree. This thing right here is nice. Oh yeah, I know what I was going to say. These standoffs from Eastern Woods Outdoors, and I actually seen this on a video. I can't remember the guy's name. I might post it in the description if I find it. He actually is the one brought my attention to it, that these right here actually give you almost 2 more inches of clearance from the tree than the original ones that come on it. And they are Eastern Woods Outdoors, so my wife's telling me to turn a little bit so I can see that. But they do give you an additional right at 2 inches more clearance from the tree, so that helps you out a little bit too. And I do wear a size 10 in boots and tennis shoes and everything, and I have plenty of room on this thing, no issues at all. So guys, we're going to end this video here. I'm going to run over the hill here just about 100 yards from my red. I'm going to put it on a tree and show you how I use it. Alright guys, here we are, just a few feet away from my tree. My wife sitting on the back of a 4-wheeler recording me here, my right-hand videographer woman here. Anyway, this is the way I usually go in. The only thing that's not in my pack right now that would be when I was hunting is my camera arm and my camera. My wife's got it. But I'm going to turn around and show you how easy this thing packs in right here. And I got a couple of straps. This is an Alps Outdoors Pursuit Pack. And I like packing it like this too, just in case, one, I would ever fall. These standoffs are facing away, so they won't jab me in the back of the neck or anything like that. If I fall backwards, it's going to go the other way. It fits on pretty comfortable. I don't like the tell it's on there. So I'm just going to explain to you a little bit how I did, because we tried to do this the other day, and she was sitting over here, and I tried to climb. And between the audio and a bunch of hiccups we had that time, the video turned out terrible.
I know what else is missing.
What?
Your snacks.
Huh?
Your snacks.
The snacks. I ain't going to be up for that long. I had some donuts before I come up, so I'm good. Anyway, so basically what I do when I go hunting, I'm going to go here and put it on the tree, tie it on, and she's going to let me side view, you'll be able to see something. And I can get about 6.5 feet with my first one. I would be able to get up about 7 foot if I had that third step on my eater. But after that, it's pretty much useless. It just hangs there and gets in the way, so I really don't need it. After that, I get about 6 feet every move. So I'm going to do my first initial move, and I'm going to do maybe 1 or 2 moves. I'll probably do 2 moves. And my wife's just going to record it. I'm not going to do a bunch of talking. But when I get up there, one thing that I do that I don't see on a lot of videos, she said I'm getting too close. I do use my lineman's belt. I don't use it till I get up on top on my first step. A lot of people ask me 2 really questions I get a lot. One, is it faster than using a set of sticks? And I'm going to say absolutely. Now I'm talking about the whole process. I'm talking about going up and coming down, which you'll see in just a second. And but there's a lot of people I've seen can probably do it a lot faster than I am. And matter of fact, we may even time me. I've never timed myself going up. She timed me coming down the other day. I was pretty impressed with it. But I may have her time me going up, because I'm going to do my initial, and then I'll probably do 2 more. And that puts me at about 18 feet, and that's early season anyway. It's usually my basic hunting height. And then coming down is where it really saves the time. But even on top of that, just lightweight packability is this thing. Pretty awesome. The second one is what do you do if you drop your stick? Now, we did do a video of that the other day, and it came out pretty good, so I'm going to keep that part. You'll see that at the end of this video. So with that being said, usually when I get to the tree that I'm going to hunt, Yeah, I'll take my bow or gun, whatever it is, most of the time my bow. I'll lay it to the ground, and then I'll take my pack off. And I'm not going to take it with me this time, but I usually take my pack up the tree with me. And I'll just pop it off. And the suspender's coming off again. I know a lot of people, I've seen a lot of videos where a lot of people just drop all the rope out and tie their bow in the pack at the end of it and pull it up like that. I don't like that. One, I don't want to get in wet, nasty ground if it's been raining or snow. And one, I don't want any extra scent just laying on the ground when I have to. So my pack goes up with me. The only thing that's on the ground is my bow. And last year I used a Doyle's gear hoist, but it's out of commission right now, so I'm looking at other options. So do you have your phone available? No? Okay. Well, don't worry about that.
I can time by the timer on the camcorder I'm watching it.
Okay, well, go ahead and stop it, and I'll put this in.
No, we're good.
Huh?
I can tell.
Oh, you're going to do it on the camcorder. Okay. So I guess, guys, just watch on the video, and you'll see how fast I do this. So anyway, I walk up to the tree. I'll just pop this off. And I'm not going to be talking anymore after this. I'm just going to concentrate on climbing. This is how I practice every time, and this is how I plan on hunting this year. I do have a night eyes gear tie on top of it. Can't get up the tree with me. time I got?
You have 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
4 minutes time I got up here?
4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Down over here. That ain't bad. Alright, yeah, this is pretty close to my platform, pretty close to 18 feet. So that's pretty much what I do. And also I'll just put my pipe on.
Louder. Be louder.
Let's get my gear out, my gear hanger out, hang my pike, hang my bow up, put my camera up, and I'm ready to hunt. Now at the end of the hunt, I'll go do everything backward, put my camera up, lower my bow down, put my pike on, and then the next thing I'll do is get my Johnny glide, drop it. I'm gonna start timing this.
I just slid down here and got my thing so I can get the timer for you.
Okay, let me know when you're ready.
Hold on.
Ready?
Yes.
Oh yeah, let's get something on it. One again.
32 seconds from the moment you started, when you tied that little green rope on.
Not bad. 32 seconds from the time my feet hit the ground.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's
Yeah.
where you save your time. Alright, so now I'm on the ground. The other day it was right at a minute, wasn't it?
Louder. Yeah.
Well, yeah, 32 seconds, that's pretty good. But sometimes I go up a little bit higher too. The other day I was like 30 feet and it took me right at a minute to get down. So anyway, when I hit the ground, that's it. First thing I do is I put my night eyes gear tied down here. And I take my aider and I wrap it right here around this.
Louder.
Take my aider, wrap it around like this. I wrap a few of this rope around here a little bit. Put the bulk out, I take up top. I know they do make a pack and play. When I get to the end, a little bit of slack, right there, see how fast it packs up my one stick, it's ready to go. Takes me just a second to put it on the back of my backpack. And then my bridge. Do that. Over here. My drop off. Put it in my dump bag. Down the bar. And that one little hook gets me every time. Get the gun right off and start to figure eight it. This stuff pushes it out there. There's briars, limbs, twigs, whatever's laying on the ground. This stuff's going to get caught in it. It's like a magnet. And I can do this in dark too. I used this all last year. The repelling system is Dynaglide. Only thing I didn't have last year was my one stick. This shit right there. Put this right here in this little front pouch. My rope. That's it. Crap, I picked it on. Come down. I found the end of it. This is 40 foot. And I know a lot of people figure out this stuff. I don't do it like 30. because most of the time I just shot a trophy buck and I gotta get on his trail. I'm just kidding. Most of the time I'm already cold and hungry. It's time to get home and get something to eat. So I just wrap it up like this. I usually leave about this much out. Put my Mad Rock back on here, which is in here. Stick it back in my pouch, or the other pouch I had last year. And pack it up. That's pretty much it. You time that one? Yeah, that's fine. Could be more than a couple minutes, especially packing this thing up. This thing is super packable, like I got it. Like I said, they do make a pack and play for the 8er, but to me, it just, I don't care what it looks like. It's very packable.
I don't think you mentioned how much it weighed on your other video you did.
Yeah, it's right at 4 pounds. Last year, my sticking platform was 3 pounds, about 6 pounds. So I'm saving about 2 pounds, plus I save time. Because last year, by the time I get on, this year, by the time I get on the ground, it even takes me a minute. Last year, at that time, I was still packing up my platform and putting it on the back of my saddle. I still had to take my stick off, then rappel down. So this year, much better.
Which saddle hunting is still a lot lighter than...
Oh, absolutely. That's one thing that took me into one sticking. Actually, the same thing that brought me into saddle hunting to begin with. And that was just the lightweight and packability. So everything that I carry, my saddle, all my ropes, everything, and my saddle comes in like, I think, almost just under 4 pounds. This thing is 4 pounds. So 8 pounds, out here I'm hunting. Because everything I carry in my pack, I'm going to carry it regardless if I'm hunting in a ground blind, if I'm hunting in a climbing stand, which I don't anymore. No matter what kind of stand I was hunting in or on the ground blind, I'm taking my pack. Everything that's in my pack I'm taking anyway, so that doesn't matter. So for right at 8 pounds, I can hunt pretty much anywhere and pretty much any trail I want. And, I didn't know if I mentioned, but this is a 7-foot rope, so I do get on pretty good sized tree with that. So anyway, guys, that was my review of the Trophy Line Wingman. Like I said, if you ain't one sticking, I would definitely recommend this. No matter what set stick you had, I would definitely recommend that for your top stick and top step and platform included. Super light, very comfortable with that on there. So everybody else says this, I'll say it too. Help me out, guys. Like and subscribe. Give my channel a little bit more up. I've got a lot more subscribers the last 6 months. My birthday's coming up in about 6 weeks. Help me out. That's why I want for my birthday. More subscribers. Help me out. All I think that's funny. Anyway, guys, I got a few more videos coming. Our season starts September 27th, but unfortunately, first day of archery season. Shows you how much I love my wife. We will be in Louisville, Kentucky for a concert, several concerts. But come Monday after work, I will be in the woods again. So look forward. I got a lot of good places I'm wanting to hunt this year. So stick with me. See how this thing works out this fall. Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna show you what happens if you ever drop your stick. I've never done it yet, but it's probably gonna happen to me one of these days. I've never seen a video of anybody else demonstrating this, so this is just how I'm gonna do it. I set my stick up on my first thing. I've got there. Okay, I'm already set up and getting ready to climb again, just like last time. Set it down a little bit. Just like last time. Reach down, get my stick. And I'm just doing this at ground level because I really don't want to drop my stick. But anyway. Oh no! I dropped my stick. How am I going to get down? Well, it don't matter how high you are up. Just rappel down like you always do, because you don't get the stick. You don't have to hook your dynamite up. The only thing you gotta do. This is also the first time I've tried this, so I hope it works out. Just put your stick back on the ground.
Back on the ground?
Ground level first. Set up like this, up like this, up like this. And you can do one of two things. There's a lot of slack in this rope right now. So you slack up, or if you feel safer, which I would probably do if I wasn't 6 foot off the ground, I'd use my lineman belt and do this. And I'll just do this. And I would just lean over, get it. Do it like I was going to. And I would just do that all the way up to where I dropped it at where my rope was. So that's how I would retrieve my stick if I ever dropped it. Like I said, I did this all last year with different equipment, and this year so far, but I like this one because it's got that big space right in the middle, and that's usually where I grab it up to bring it up like this. So. Anyway, I'll go ahead and shut this video off because y'all have already seen me come down once, so I'm going to do it again. So we'll go home and get this thing edited and put together. I'm not dropping my stick this time. We good.
I'm not dropping my stick this time. He drops his stick.